Hello guys, great to see you all again. Awesome having you back here with me. Today we're going to be looking at making your paragraphs more coherent. Coherent, you may be asking, what does it mean by making paragraphs more coherent? Well, what this means is that someone who's going to be reading your paragraph is not going to struggle to understand what you have written. Okay? It's going to be easy for them to read. They're going to be able to move from one point to the next, right? When you have good paragraph coherence, right? So the whole aim of paragraph coherence is you want to make it as easy as possible for that reader to follow your ideas or follow your arguments in your paragraph. So one way we can do this is by using transitionary devices. All right, transitionary devices. So the first one would be demonstrative pronouns such as this, that, these, or those. And you could use these demonstrative pronouns, right, in your paragraph when you want to refer to something. Okay, so it makes it easy for the reader to refer back to what you've mentioned, perhaps. All right, so always a good idea to use demonstrative pronouns, or when you want to illustrate or demonstrate a point as well. Okay, the second transitionary device is transitional words. Okay, transitional words, what are those? Maybe some of you are asking. Well, for example, you could use in addition, furthermore, and moreover when you want to add more information in your paragraph, right? So this is what we mean by transitional words, right? It makes it easy for the reader to follow what you're trying to say. Okay, they can move from one point to the next without struggling. Okay, it makes it very easy for them, right? So once again, if you want to add more information in your paragraph, use transitional words such as in addition, furthermore, or moreover. If you want to talk about various things in sequence, you could use transitional words such as firstly, secondly, or thirdly, or even lastly, or finally. All right, so once again, it makes it easy for the reader to follow what you are trying to say. They can move from one point to the next, easy. All right, guys? And sometimes if you have a contrasting opinion or contrasting a different kind of argument, you could use however. Okay, so try to remember those two tips there, guys. Yeah, so demonstrative pronouns and transitional words. This will help make your paragraph more coherent. It'll make it much more easier for the reader to understand what you are trying to say in your paragraph. And one other good tip here I'd recommend is once you've written your paragraph, read it and ask yourself this one question. Has this achieved my goal of what I wanted to say? If I gave this to someone else, could they follow this very easily, or are they going to struggle? So look at the overall paragraph itself, okay? Has it achieved the objective, okay? Has it achieved of what you want it to do, right? If not, alter it, change it, right? So look at the overall strategic purpose of that paragraph. Does it make sense? Is it easy to follow? All right, guys, so do remember those tips when you want to write your paragraphs. Make it as coherent as possible, right? And the way to have coherent paragraphs is to use transitionary devices such as your demonstrative pronouns and, of course, your transitional words, right? So don't forget to use that strategy. The ultimate aim of when you write your paragraph is to make it as easy as possible for that reader to follow what you're trying to argue or say, illustrate in your paragraph, right? So ask yourself that question, all right? You want that reader to move effortlessly through your sentences to understand what you're trying to say, right, in your paragraph, right? You know, and always ask yourself at the end of the day, has this paragraph achieved my objective? Has it done what I wanted it to do? All right, and always a good idea to also think, if I was to give this to someone else to read, Are they going to struggle to read what I've just written in this paragraph? If yes, you may want to reconsider by rewording some sentences within your paragraph, or use, as I mentioned, those transitional words, or even those demonstrated pronouns. This can really help your paragraph have coherence, right? All right, guys, I hope these tips have helped you. And as always, you know the drill. Take it easy and stay awesome.